And just a reminder, if you want to see the full rankings of all of the prospects we graded in this year's draft class, be sure to follow the link at the bottom of the screen. The New York Giants under new general manager Dave Gettleman came into this draft looking to land day one impact talent and to get better along both sides of the line of scrimmage, especially for a defense that's moving to the 3-4. BJ Hill out of North Carolina State is an example of that philosophy, as he can play inside or as a 5-tech within his new defense, having played multiple spots up front while at NC State. Now, what I liked most about this Giants draft was the fact that they weren't shy about taking Saquon Barkley at number 2, which they shouldn't have been shy about, as Barkley, at least in my opinion, was the best player in this draft. The Giants finally get a game breaker in the backfield, something that they haven't had since Tiki Barber. Lorenzo Carter was my number 1 outside linebacker in this class, and I think the Giants got a steal in round 3. Now, his upside is in his ability to rush the passer, as he wasn't asked to do much of it at Georgia, and because of that, he became an excellent run defender and one that can definitely hold the edge at the point of attack. Kyle Lauletta was a fantastic quarterback at Richmond, who then went on to become the MVP of the Reese's Senior Bowl after being the most consistent quarterback there all week long. He not only strengthens the quarterback room for the Giants, but could push Davis Webb for that number 2 job this summer. Will Hernandez was an excellent pickup in round 2. He's what David Gettleman likes in his offensive lineman, and they didn't have to reach for him early in the draft, so they came away with a perimeter player in round 1 in Barkley and a starter in Hernandez in round 2. And I was also a fan of the RJ McIntosh selection, as he's another versatile front 7 defender that can serve multiple roles up front. He flashed a lot of pass rushing ability at Miami and was very capable in defending the run. The one thing I questioned was the non-selection of a cornerback in this draft. I felt as though in round 3 and in round 5, there were some very good options on the board that the Giants passed on, which could signal how they feel about what they currently have on the roster, more in particular in Eli Apple and the hopes of him having a bounce-back season. Nick Gates out of Nebraska graded out pretty high for me. I thought he was a very consistent player on film and pass protection, and also gives the Giants pretty good depth at tackle. Grant Haley is your ideal slot corner. He's very active at the line of scrimmage and has the quicks and ball skills that you look for on the corner at the corner position inside as a slot. Sean Chandler graded out as a defensive halfback or a slot safety, in my opinion. I watched him live over the last 4 years at Temple and saw him serve multiple roles within that secondary: corner, safety, strong safety. He gives the Giants good versatile depth on the back end. And Jawill Davis out of Bethune-Cookman is one of the more polished route runners in this draft class, and what's also impressive about his game is that he isn't shy about sacrificing his body for the reception. Davis has already been the talk of the 2-day rookie minicamp, which means we should see more of that during the summer when the vets start to arrive. I gave the Giants an A for their draft. I thought they came away with 3 impact day 1 starters in Saquon Barkley, Lorenzo Carter, and also Will Hernandez, while adding good players with starter potential down the line in Kyle Lauletta, BJ Hill, and RJ McIntosh. And they were also able to add good quality depth in the undrafted free agent area as well. This was a very good first draft for Dave Gettleman, and one that could get the Giants back on track pretty quickly.